February the 7th, 2025, and we're going to be talking about, the wreck. Now, there's other people out there that don't even, they act like they represent their state and their hood and all that, but they run into other countries and stuff like that now. So now we got reports of them, running out to other countries now, but they claiming that they represent this state and this state, but they're running to different countries now. So we got that right now, that we got these people who is now leaving and going to other states and stuff like that. So that's what we got. Also we got reports now, and that Lil Wayne is now working on the album since the Super Bowl is coming on the 9th, on February 9th, 2025. He said that he's gonna start now fixing, doing this Carter 6 album. We already seen about 2-3 years ago, Lil Wayne was talking about how he is. Let me turn this off real quick. We got Lil Wayne talking about how he is now starting the Carter. He's now starting it. He's been talking about it for 2 years. He probably had like his Young Money people, Nicki Minaj and all them, had verses. Now he's all fixing it up. You can make an album within 7 days. To tell you the truth, I could be in here right now, in the studio, and just, knocking them out, knocking the beats out, and I can have an EP or an album within that 7 days. It's known to man that you can make an album within 7 days, so he's probably doing it right now while the Super Bowl's going on, I got my money on the Eagles, 7 point, but anyway. Alright, so we're going to be doing like that. So Lil Wayne is now going to be working on his album that he has been going on. Let me turn this off too. We got people out here because I showed them my stuff, show them that I was born and raised in Oklahoma, that I'm a tribal member, of my Indian tribe and all that. And now, I had to move on, so I moved my Dawayne Carter somewhere else, but I'm still posting it on here on this YouTube. I'm keeping it somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? If you share your information, that's what they say to me. If I share my information, that it will be, I'm a bad person. To me, show my documentary, you know what I'm saying? Show them my documents. That means straight up, that's what this person said, that I'll be labeled. I don't agree with it whatsoever. If you need to prove something, you're going to show your documents to the state, to the government, to the doctors. They're going to have your cases. So how you going to be a bad person is something I don't really understand. So we got the food stamps, we got it all taken care of, but yeah, we had the Christmas, we had the New Year's, it was all good, but I respect because the people didn't want to, have it be documented, but I fixed the food, I prepared the house, they came over here, we all had a blast. Yeah, people thought I was dead no more. Dawayne Carter killed my dad. They always try to stop me, try to say, it comes from Wayne. Like Carly Coy. We got songs out there now that I heard on his mixtapes that he talked about Carly Coy. That he's representing her. So we got that. I've been looking at my intro that I have, not mine, but it's like EMT, but you know, I got a little blooper on my intro here, so it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? I've been checking it out. So today's February the 7th, 2025, and we got, you know, Lil Wayne is now gonna do his the Carter 6. You know, starting part from right now, there's reports out there that, you know, that he had his people, you know, from Young Money, from that Young Money gang that he did, and that he put, you know, mixed up their songs and all that, their verses and stuff, and now he's gonna finish it off probably right now on the 7th too, you know, because you can, you know, make an album within, you know, 7 days. I've been working on my camera. I don't have a new one, but, you know, I've been doing my best to work on it. Hopefully I can get this message out and stuff like that. But, you know, we got now Carly Coy, you know, out there. South Park Mexican. There's comments out there right now that I love to share with you. You know, so that's what the comments we got right there. So the comments is, you know, is straight up, you know, that's the society. And then there's a video out there where his mom, you know, going on live talking about, who are these people? You are talking about the masses now. We ain't talking about one person, a group chat. You know, you got thousands of hundreds of thousands of people gonna be watching your live and, you know, making comments about it. Gonna be on your live talking about how they're pedo and etc. You know, and that's true. And we got Carlos out there now. You know, oh, let's do it. You know, I'll call him now. He got a nickname in the OKC now, in Oklahoma. His name is the Slugger. So you hear about somebody calling somebody the Slugger, you know who it is. We're talking about SPL. You know, because he was making a story up, you know, talking about how he's going to show up and when he gets releases. So this would have been happening anytime soon, you know what I'm saying? He said that how he's going to get the Slugger, you know what I'm saying, and when he was off of parole, this coming on the 28th of January. So he'd be like coming with the slug, you know. He said he's coming with the slug, and he's gonna dip it out. You know, they was talking to the blog. You know, the people around here they was like, then what? You know, they coming around talking smack and then leaving, because I know they live somewhere around here. They got their mom moving, staying in Mexico now, you know. I hope that war pops out. I hope you don't never get out. You know, you cannot. You are illegal now. You know, but anyway, yeah, we got Lil Wayne report talking about he's gonna do his album right now. So I'm waiting. You know, so this might be coming out here on the 14th of February. Don't be surprised, because he just said that, you know, you could really. You know, I could be in here all day, you know, working on my album, and just, you know, within a day. I can mix it all up and all that within a day. You give me until I wake up, until I just go back to sleep, it'll be done. But it's known to me that you can make an album within 7 days. So, you know, he gave me this report talking about how, I'll show you later. But it was saying that, you know, that my thing is all messed up. That it says this picture was taken on this date. No notice damage on or around the grave site. Which was bullshit. I got the straight up, you know, pictures, you know, that I showed on here. You know, that I'm about to show or did show, you know. So, yeah, it's just a bunch of bull crap, you know. They just, yeah, they're just doing it on purpose, you know what I'm saying? They covered it up. Lil Wayne's people, I'm blaming Lil Wayne Carlos, Coy, and Cardi's mom. Cause now she was talking about paying people and all that. And I remember people was getting paid so they can mock me and stuff like that. They're evil people. Carlos Coy's people is just evil. They're evil people. They're no good. You can see it in her interview, always talking smack. She says she's a Christian. She already did her, her alimony or whatever, you know. And then, you know, she's still talking bad about her own people. She should just drop it, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter no more, you know. And every threat that I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna come with consequences. You know what I'm saying? We've seen bombs dropping, planes falling, you know, out the sky. There's gonna be more consequences coming up, you know what I'm saying? I mean, let's have them people, you know, test their long range missiles on us. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's let it happen. For real, cause you know every threat you're talking about me. You know, I don't care about the next person. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about me, it's gonna be some consequences up in here. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. So every threat that you oh, we're coming in tonight. He ain't gonna make another album. This and that. You know, we're coming. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be attacking. Every threat that you make on me, it's gonna be coming back on all of y'all. So y'all just be tuned, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne dissing Kendrick. He's so mad now that he can't do it, you know, at his own place at the Super Bowl, you know, doing his little, you know, he's too old, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want a smoker, got fucking, you know what I'm saying, hair, all, you know, just look, you know, he's finished, you know what I'm saying? He is finished. Lil Wayne, they don't need him no more, you know what I'm saying? He needs to kill himself, you know, get it over with by everybody else. He's gonna be 50 years old like Carlos Cord still rapping, you know, I'm finishing, but I got stuff, other plans to do, because once you're talking about me, talking about a threat or anything, it's gonna be coming down to a human convulsion, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it will. And you know what, I'll watch it. I'll just sit back like this up on my TV screen, you know what I'm saying? Watching them people, a human explode, just sitting there. You know, got my drink, you know what I'm saying, everything else. Yeah. Lil Wayne talking about UFOs. Now, I'm gonna have a problem with them UFOs, these aliens now, since Lil Wayne wanna be, you know, hit hands on the head, buddies and buddies, you know what I'm saying? He don't even know what he's dealing with. We got the fucking government, the military, you know, scientists that's fucking scared of one kind as little as this, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like this. As little as that, we got the government, you know, saying to fucking, oh, it's martial law, you know, it's a threat to national security. When you got a little thing, it's just about this big as it multiplies. You know, like this. You know, it's a threat to natural, the worstest of the worst. You know what I'm saying? And we see it everywhere. It's probably not the same, you know, when you go straight to, you know, with the C4s and the iron and all that, when you do, what is it called? You know, your physics on it, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, this little thing right here, the monster, you know, and then they got it, you know what I'm saying? We see it most of the time on movies, like 3 or 4 or 5 different kinds of movies it's on, so, you know, and then that's the, you know, the massive threat. Lil Wayne be talking about, go to your UFO news talk show to get related reports, you know what I'm saying? No. Since Lil Wayne already said it, we don't respect him, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to, you know, just claim all the UFO people. I thought they was having a UFO you know, disclosure. It never happened. People ain't talking about it, and they're just sitting there waiting for some, you know, for some evidence, or even a physical thing comes. You know what I'm saying? They don't have anything. They're just sitting there basically talking up their ass, you know, saying all this and that. We've been seeing it for years now. Over millions of years, you know, or whenever this thing begins. You know, they ain't gonna show nothing, so you might as well forget it. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen the Roswell video, you know, you're not part of it. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta say it, just like that. So they cover up my dad's grave. They shot it up, and I had the videos of it, you know, from my mom when I was, you know, put my mom there, you know. And then they saying that they gone and got my mom ashes, Carly Coy, and smoking it so she could be part of me. So she could be, that ain't part of me any way, shape, or form, Carly. You know, and that's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? I hope she gets it back to her, you know, her whole family. You know, I'll be waiting. My dad always say comes around, goes around, so, you know, I'm waiting for Lil Wayne, you know. And now, that's just my back got fucking destroyed. You should see my back. I'll get some x-rays of it next time. Yeah. It's all fucked up. It is. It's all messed up. Yeah. So now, you know, I'm having, you know, bad backs now, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, I got these girls. You know, I got this one girl, she's, you know, I can't even get a girlfriend. So now they talk about one night stands now. They're like, oh, you know, I'm interested in you, etc., you know, because I don't talk to them, you know, I just sit back, you know, looking, you know, just doing me, you know. It ain't looking good for me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, bye, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So, you know, since my back is all messed up, you know what I'm saying, and it comes with my neck and then my head, I get a headache and then I get dizzy. It's ridiculous after the car wreck from that other girl, you know. So every threat that they're doing to me is going to be coming with consequences, you know what I'm saying. And Lil Wayne in his Tyga, you know, interview talking about UFOs, we got a problem there. See, they be threatening me, like I said, every threat that they come with, it's going to be consequences, you know what I'm saying. Now, let the other side attack us, you know what I'm saying. Let them have their long-range missiles and going straight up and attacking, you know what I'm saying. We already know. There ain't gonna be no watching my back, cause after they attacked me, you know what I'm saying, I made sure for a fact that when they saying that they're gonna come in and attack, that they're gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't do nothing about it. Why do I have it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't wanna help, you fucking government, so I have to take laws to my own hand. You know what I'm saying? Get them. Get them, get them, get them. Kill them, kill them, kill them. Fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. And that's what I made, you know what I'm saying? Cause they broke my back, you know, the first day. You know, I was up on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Paying all my dues. Yeah, so that bitch, Carly Coy, oh, you better watch it, you dead. You know what I'm saying? Your mom's fucking bleeding out of fucking state. Fucking scared. She's a fucking, oh, I'm on the beach. Bitch, you in a fucking safe house. Get the fuck out of here. Paying people. Oh, y'all getting paid from a fucking 50-year-old woman. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah. And then mocking me. And then mocking me. Yeah. That's what they do. They come and mock me, thinking that they're something. You know what I'm saying? And then we're attacking. They're stupid. Oh, just get the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Why is they let her live so we can fucking wipe y'all out? Are you fucking seeing it? Are you fucking dumb? Cause apparently y'all fucking is stupid. That bitch is a fucking terrorist. Who would've wiped me and 3 other people out, and not including the people who fucking died on that fucking freeway that night. Cause I ain't around there, you know what I'm saying? Did they say, I wish he lived over here? Yeah, I do too, motherfuckers. I do too, because we can do it. We can end it all. Oh yeah, we all can, you know what I'm saying? We can all do that. Talking about, oh, yeah. There's a motherfucker right now in your fucking hood. Yeah. Who's taking y'all niggas out? You don't even know about it. You probably get that nigga dead. What's up, man? Yeah. You don't know who it is. Now you want, oh, that's that guy from overstate. Fuck you. Yeah, I'll show you when I'm coming up over there. But it ain't happening. Come over here. I'm already strapped. I already got that shit. You know, Home Alone. Let's go through the window. Let's get it. Little bitch niggas. No, they're so afraid to step up like a man. I see them in my hood driving around, being little bitch niggas. Yeah, they just drive off. I'm like, come on. Driving off. Like a little bitch. They trying to get in a car wreck. You know, I could go up in your hood. You know, wreck you out. You know, or fucking shoot up your block. Have them niggas, you know, how they could sit in the car, you know what I'm saying? They're all big and bad, you know, some illegal amigos, you know. Attacking. You know, attack them to get in the car. We can, you know, play a little run around, you know, go back to the block, you know what I'm saying? We can do it like that, you know what I'm saying? We can play cat and mouse. Go right back to your block, shoot it up, you know what I'm saying? Go back and shoot it up. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we have a whole man, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna jump out, they're gonna be in that store robbing, they're gonna be jumping out, that, you know, they were watching the driver. I mean, everybody could come out, you know, 3 people over here, 2 people over there. 1 person over here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can't get us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They're worried about the fucking driver until the driver do some illegal shit. It's even worse than motherfucker. And then they go back, Harley, just a couple of days ago, talking about Carlos Corey, 100 years old. Talking about my grandma's 100 years old, and then she's talking about them people was old in a car crash. Well, what about your little fucking So we should have some sympathy, right? Cause she's 100 years old. Let's be like you, Carly, Coy. Oh, we forget her, kill her. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Ain't no. I bet you none of them will. I bet you. $100. They ain't gonna cry. They're gonna be fake tears. Get the fuck out of here. She don't care about your life. She don't care about nobody. I'm fucking fighting. And they're all gonna fight every day. And this fucking Dawayne Carter gonna be coming out, and I'm putting a fucking album about Carly Corey and human combustions and shit like that. So what's up? Like January 2nd last year, they're Roy Coy died. They didn't have no sympathy for that guy. They don't even know the guy. How they know he's passed away? Yeah. I mean, it's all right here. You know what I'm saying? And Carly, you fucking stupid for even coming out fucking in society, talking your fucking lips and being hateful. We just seen how hard you are. You ain't gonna blow up. You ain't gonna be nobody. No one up in there is nobody. In Texas, no one. I don't care who they get. You know what I'm saying? They ain't blown up. They would already have. There was, conspiracies. Talk about someone's gonna blow up out of Houston. Never did. Oh, he gonna blow up before 2022, 25. It's gonna be on January. Never did. It never ain't. Y'all frauds. Y'all faking each other. Y'all ripping each other off. Y'all doing all kinds of bullshit. Yeah. And they say, oh, we ain't gonna make another. And y'all Mexicans, y'all blacks, you got the Mexicans whooping your asses. Even all the way to fucking the illegals. All the way to Venezuela. You're getting your ass whipped by them fucking Mexicans. What's up with that? I remember first time before I got my back broken, y'all was talking about why y'all keep on calling us niggas. Why you calling me a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't do nothing about it. You was a bitch. Y'all blacks was straight up bitch made, straight afraid, shoulder guts and braids. I swear. Let them come here. I show them. You know what I'm saying? I show the fuck what's up. Y'all wanna fuck with me? I'll go and tore the ass up. You know what I'm saying? On the fucking hand to hand. You know? Straight up. You know? They already know what's up. So when you up there talking to the motherfuckers, they're watching. You know what I'm saying? They're watching. Come on, little slugger. You know? Bring all your people. I'm waiting for that train. You know, you never did a fucking the Shark Tank nowhere. You never did. What was that all about? A phony? Straight phony? Was it supposed to be somebody in the middle of the street? Y'all shoot them? Never did it. Never will. You a never will. You understand me? That's an alibi. That's a fantasy of y'all's. That will never happen. Never. Blame Lil Wayne. I mean, you know, you could take out stuff. You know, you take out Carly, take out Lil Wayne. Everything be fine, I'll guarantee you. Everything be just fine. But until then, you know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. Let them fucking burn. Let them have a human composure, nigga. Fuck you. You know? Just let me just be real. You know? Fuck y'all. Let them fucking die. Let them have a fucking... Let's just watch it live on TV, you know? Playback after playback after playback, you know? You know what's up. You know, let's really show what the fucking candy paint drip is. You know? Show them the real candy paint drip. Cause it's coming. Yeah, and this fucking pardon that Trump did on Lil Wayne, it don't consider about this murder that he did on my dad. It wasn't in court. It wasn't a proven fact in court. No. They didn't have it up. It's still covered up. So that pardon didn't mean nothing. Nothing on my side. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. Nothing. And y'all still praising Carlos and fucking Carly and all that. Fuck y'all. But I see somebody, you know, the young generation, you know, talking about all this. I'll tell them straight up who they are. They ain't nothing but rapists. They're fucking child predators. All of them. I think even fucking Carly fucking, you know, rape her daughter still to this day. I do believe it. How's fucking Carly and that fucking, you know, how's Carly and that girl that he tongued, how they gonna be in the same fucking bedroom on the same fucking bed if he ain't molesting just both, just one? You know what I'm saying? He's fucking Carly. And I believe Carly did a cycle on her daughter. Now she's a pedophile too, she's gonna be doing, and the cycle will continue. You. Oh, I got a boyfriend. You'll know, you'll see it, and then what? I'm proving the right. Keeping her around, 100 years old. What for? She can't repopulate, she don't work, she does nothing. She get a check from fucking, the fucking government. Why the fuck is she still around, Carly Coy? I thought we hated old people like your dad. He's getting old, he got the fucking beard showing off, you know, thinking that he's really, yeah, man, yeah, rock and roll. You know, thinking that he's a fucking rock star now. Yeah, let's put him in the Rock Hall of Fame. Huh. You know, they do Lil Wayne. Why not a little SPM? Huh. He got a little, violinist. That's stupid. Like when they said, America now is the bald eagle is now the fucking state seal. Man, Ben is fucking state seal. Let's get our fucking constitution and see if it don't have a fucking eagle on it. You know? How fucking stupid are y'all? Y'all gonna basically kill yourself. Yeah. You know, I'm doing everything that I can. You know, I'm gonna be bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? I'm going straight bankrupt. You know, and the only thing I have is just that, and then, you know, you will fry. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell the fucking mass shooters, go to fucking H-Town. You know, if you don't, you know, I'm gonna expose your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go all the way to your girlfriend, your first girlfriend, brag all about them, brag about your family, see how stupid you are. Your family's gonna be fucking dead, you'll meet them, etc. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, go to Houston, do your mass shooting. You know, I go straight to the block. You know, there's a fucking car, you know, the fucking warehouse. You know, everybody know where it's at, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me just post it, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. You know, that's where we need this mass shooting at. It's fucking at the dope house. Mass shooting at the dope house. Alibis, you will never know. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't like them. They coming for us. They trying to kill all. You know, everything. Destroy it all. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? And here I am with the fucking dad's dad, mom's ass just coming up, my back, and the fucking shot up in my fucking dad's grave. Come on now. And the government wants to know why when it happens. Come on, government. You stupid? Kevin Skit, you fucking stupid, aren't you? You're fucking stupid. I ain't gonna talk to you no more. You fucking, why are you, put me in fucking protected custody. That's the only way I can see it in it. The Dawayne's, everything. You don't have a brain, huh? Just know that you fucking died by a fucking nigger and a fucking Mexican. Just know that. Who killed us? It was a fucking nigger and a Mexican.